like, we're going to plot it and figure it out. Nobody knows, and that's okay. But we are going to talk about some of the concepts that are affecting it, and we're going to talk about Stunna Breezy. Welcome back to the channel where we build financial power. My name is Matt. This is
Potter.
If you're new here, every Thursday, Friday, 10 Eastern, we go live and we talk about this wonderful, trippy world of DeFi. And Fridays are typically about this concept project drip. Potter and I are both into this, and we like to cover the concepts of our journey and documentation of us learning. Potter's been in this for quite some time, well over a year now, and I'm only 6 months in. I'm still yet a baby. She has a much more broad understanding of the technical analysis, and I'm just your average bro, just trying to and
Bro Cephas.
Yes, I'm trying to learn to get through it. A lot of this is emotional, and that's what we want to avoid, making rash decisions. But today we're going to talk about drip, and what I don't want you to think is that the concept of this video is prediction of price of drip, because that's not the case. Nobody truly knows that. Sure, there's going to be some technical analysis, and if you look at this line that's coming up here with the track, we want to talk about some other concepts. And Stunna Breezy had a great video. We want to review that. Potter, how you feeling this morning?
Good. I'm not freaked out by the price because I'm diversified and everything has a season.
Yep.
And right now it's just not drip season, but there's a whole lot of qualifying reasons why that's the case. Mm-hmm. It's not that it doesn't work. Right. It worked for over a year. It definitely works. There are just desires for utility that are not there. So when the price was like big and outrageous, Animal Farm was in full force, guys. Like there was something always causing buy pressure. Forex's economy was working. Without that, it's a project that we just know, hey, if you have so much and you compound and you put in new equity, you'll have X amount of dollars a day. Yeah. So that's what it's returning to.
Yeah.
And when the utility comes back, I believe it'll be there. But that's just my belief. But that's based on what I've seen. And no utility, drip price low. Utility, drip price up.
Yeah. So. There's a bit of like when you just look at it objectively like that, it makes sense. What I don't want you, the listener, to think, the viewer to think, is that we're just over here pumping drip because we love the community and it's just going to go up because
we do.
Yes, but it's not just based on like, I believe in the community, man. The community is the only reason it's going up, man. Like there needs to be a little bit of conversation around the utility and reasons that it's going to go up, other than it's going to moon, man. It's going to moon, man. It's going to moon. I think there's a lot of that conversation, but the price hasn't been this low since September of 2021. If you know anything about drip, the concept around it is it's not a buy and hold token. You're not waiting on this thing to appreciate. It's a deflationary daily 1% ROI platform. The longer you're in it, the more actual drip you're getting. So that is the big benefit with it. It's not to say that price means absolutely nothing. We did do a video where we said price doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, the price is not the ultimate determining factor of are you going to be making passive income from it. So we wanted to talk about a video that Stunna did. Stunna, excuse me. I put an ER on there. I don't think I've seen this video, Potter.
Right. And I think it's literally, thank you, Stunna, for this video. It's literally perfect. I've never done a respond video. So excuse me or us. Have you done one?
I have many.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then
I
will be leaning on Matt to stop and start, but we have to do the Stunna Breezy intro. And for those to our magnificent 14, if you've never seen it before, I'm pretty sure you've seen him, but if you haven't seen it before, he's like the ambassador of drip.
Big personality, one of the first people, if not the first person, to max out their drip wallet. Heavy supporter of it, and one of the first people in drip. Positive vibes from this dude for sure. I haven't seen one video where he's ever bringing FUD, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. So, all right, well, let's get into it. Here's his vid. And playing. Here we go.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stunna Breezy, baby, coming to you live with another one. Another lit video, baby. Hey, man, y'all already know how we do it. Might step outside, might catch us. I heard you say blues. I heard you, baby. But I'm rubbing my hands together like bird, man. You see it on the screen, baby. Ooh, this Piggybank, boy. This thing is broken, man. This thing is a broken ATM machine. I don't know. Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know if it's centralized, decentralized. I don't know if Forex can shut off the faucet or what.
If you've never seen this layout right here, he's talking about Piggybank. This is another project from Forex Shark, the co-creator of Drip. So that's where he's at.
Thing is just printing. This is ridiculous, man. Do you know we are in a bear market? Everything, the stock market, the crypto market, everything. And we getting money like this. Now you have to understand, it's relative to what you put in. See, my numbers may look small to some people. It's way bigger than me. Like, oh man, Stunna ain't doing that. I'm doing something for me. It's people that's smaller than me. If all your stakes, you just put $5 in all these stakes and you making $1 a day on each stake, that's good. You have to be relative. It's relative to what you put in.
Smart man not doing the comparison game. What he just said was, for me, smart man. Comparison is a thief of joy.
That's with anything, with the garden, with drip, with everything. You can't, I'm the only one to really show all my numbers. So you can't really base it off me. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, let me do this before I forget. Let me run in my mouth. Go back to my video and do the airdrop.
So
I forget, I'm just
So Stunna, he gives away a lot of airdrops, and on this one, he really does something a little special by reading people's comments. You can hear him feeling touched and responding. This video, there's a reason we could have chosen a lot of Stunna videos, but this video fits with did the drip price really? So, put up with this while we go through this part.
Okay.
Let's see. Love your videos, Stunna. Sometimes it's hard to stay positive in a bear market, but you bring back the faith in me every time. You understand what I'm saying? Boy, I'm your boy. I got you, baby. I got you. You know what? It ain't copyright. See, it takes so long to do the airdrop, man. It takes so long.
What I find interesting about creators that show their face versus creators that don't show their face is that you guys know what we look like. So there isn't a sort of mystery of who we are. There's a bit of mystery of who someone is as a creator if you never see their face, so there's always this, I feel like there's always a little bit more of this allure, if that makes sense,
Right. Hey, Cole.
Gift piglets. No time lock. I ain't gonna do 2. I'm gonna do 4.
Can you pause it here?
4.
So this is one of the things that I want to see, Forex apps improve on is UI. When Stunna went to load that, he had to type it in, like even though his balance was there, he had to type. And so those are the kind of things that, you want to see worked out. So that there's ease of use to, airdrop, to people or your team.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think they're about $25 a piece. Huh? I'm gonna do 4 with no time lock. They just gift it to you. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a stake with no time lock that you could just withdraw off of because your boss Stunna gave it to you. You know what I'm saying?
So for somebody that's brand new to Drip or brand new to the Piggybank, like why would he be giving his money away?
For those are people who have followed him, and so he has enough money from Drip that he just likes to give it back.
Okay.
It's just out of his heart.
Wish everybody would do it like this, but they don't. Ain't nobody giving away Piggybank airdrops. You know what I'm saying? The money too good. They being greedy. You know what I'm saying? Get the people the money. Come on, man. Give me that finger. Give me the finger, baby. Thursday. Let's go. Bam, transaction confirmed on that. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what else we got going on, man. Let's see what else we got going on. Who this is? Let's see. Love the video. As always, Stunna, the original Drip OG. Your lighthearted daily content is a breath of fresh air. That's right, man. Hey, this grown man content over here, baby. You know, teenage girls with all that emotion to carry on. Get your emotions out of crypto. You make better decisions. You make better decisions, baby. When I used to consult people in crypto, that's the first thing I used to tell them. Get your emotions out of it. You'll make more money. And every
Pause.
time they be like, man, you.
So we can play that part again. Maybe we should let him finish. After he finishes this comment.
Okay.
You were so right. You were so right. I know I'm right. See these folks trying to do video stuff, acting like a teenage girl in high school or something. Man, get on somewhere. I'm just telling the truth, mate. Keep your emotions out of it. You will make more money. Trust me, you'll make better decisions. You'll make more money. You know what I'm saying? Do what everybody else.
So this is one of the things that I was saying. I look at the data. You know, it was a shame on me moment when I saw the pigs price in the V1 coming down, and I stayed emotional versus looking at numbers. I don't do that anymore. I look at numbers. The numbers tell me. It's not personal. You know, in one of the plays I was in, like we had a community, but when the numbers started saying, hey, you got to go, I didn't say I'm going to be diamond hands and keep the money in there. I can come back. You know, so, but it's hard to do that because as a retail investor or a consumer investor, you know, we buy things because we like them. You know, we buy tennis shoes that we won't ever throw away. Right. So your first token that you ever bought, or the token that you bought because somebody told you and you want to keep it for a memory, that's going to get you wrecked. And so that is what I was doing originally, right? And so I saw what was going on with Drip, and I considered the possibility. So I knew that I had built it up for over about, 8 months. It was time for me to use it. So I claimed like crazy, right? Because I needed to not only get my ROI back, I got that back a long time ago, but just to make sure that I was taken care of so that I could go into other investments, you know, and test the waters. Because if I had just put everything in Drip and just sold Drip or just compounded Drip, right now it would not be a good time, right? So going back to what Stunna was saying, you have to just get rid of the emotion. Like you're not betraying Drip if you come out of Reservoir. You're not betraying Drip if you claim it's your game. This is what Stunna's main theme is. This is a solo sport. Play it the way that you think is right for you and your family. Right? Because none of us are, pros at this. It's only been out a year, you know? So
it's and that's a very difficult thing to do, to separate the emotion from it, because of course it is emotional. Money is very emotional, whether you want it to be or not, whether you're a seasoned vet or not. I mean, emotions are there. The longer you've been, dealing with money and making money, I think the better you can do with that. You can make that separation. Also, the more education you have in the project you're in, the stock you're in, the whatever, the more knowledge you have about, why is it going up? Why is it going down? So, remove the emotion. It's difficult to do, but knowing that wealth is made when you're buying low. So
right. Well, I'll give you feedback. You're not as emotional as you used to be.
Really?
Oh yeah. You used to be like, I want to, we did come in and we did say that we were going to build this, and you're like, screw that. I want to try stuff, why I have funds, you start doing your numbers. You're like, I've got internet money. I can put internet money in these other plays. You wouldn't do that before.
No. And
so you're coming around. So it's not, Stunna said do it, or Warren Buffett said do it, and you're just going to do it. It takes practice.
Correct.
Like I goofed up on the Animal Farm. Right? If it had not been Forex, I wouldn't have made that decision. Like there's zero doubt the way that I was playing non-emotionally, I wouldn't have made that decision.
Yeah.
Right. I would have been out.
Yeah, no, it's not easy, but that's why I sort of speak to the community piece. Community's good and all that, but I am there. I'm not diamond hands into a community and a community alone, because nobody is just here for community. They're here for money, and it's only logical. It's not being pessimistic. So here we go.
Else ain't doing. When everybody else selling, I'm compounding. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. You don't have to do it. When ain't nobody doing airdrops, I'm doing airdrops. I'm just getting, it's some people that ain't got with 1 or 2 stakes with like 2, you know what I'm saying, liquidity pool tokens. I'm giving them money for free. I'm gonna give away a couple more. I'm gonna give away all this, but we gotta keep it moving, man. It take too long. It take up the whole video. Let's go over to this Pigpen, man. See what we got going on. So we got $361. That ain't too much, but hey, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? That's relative to what I got. I only got 132 pigs.
Can you pause it? So he's going to do something with calculator here. He's going to not look at Piggybank, because if he did these numbers with Piggybank, like you saw it last night, he had Piggybank at 122, 127 there. It's at like 122 today. So it's definitely going down. But it's still an ATM. So what he's looking at is the Pigpen component, where Forex said, I've already said the Piggybank is working, right? The Pigpen in version 1 was not working. It's like you weren't getting anything. But the Pigpen in version 2 is, and he's just going to do math, like no emotion. He's just going to do math.
For me, that ain't much. Let's see, we got 39.76. And I'm gonna give you a little alpha on this. 39.76. Let's see what we got. So this was 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, right? Now let's see. Move this stuff around, get some straightening. What we got going on? But y'all almost seen something you ain't supposed to see. Boy, y'all almost seen what Debbie does Dallas or something. I'm tripping, man. Okay, let's see. What I say? Okay, 127. Let's see what we got, man. I'm tripping. 39.76. I know this is the highlight of y'all day right here. Do it, Stunna, do it. I'm finna do it. Times 127.75 equals $5,000. You see it? I'm just showing it, bro. I'm just showing you the numbers. Because don't nobody do it like you was, Stunna. Ain't nobody look. 3 days ago.
Take a closer look at those numbers, right?
I don't understand what he just did. I don't get it.
So he's getting rewards for being an investor or a staker in Pigpen.
Okay.
So when people are doing their transactions, he gets paid on those transactions based on his amount of the pool. What he's showing is, look at the price on the top one. The price was $137. He got enough drip. He got enough BUSD that day, or drip BUSD, that he got 4,000. The next time he got 4,600. The next time he got 4,800. And now this time, even though the price is down to 127 in that one, he still got out more money. He's getting out more money every time.
So he received 31.81.
Correct.
Okay. So like pig tokens, what's the currency? What did you just say?
Pigs LP tokens.
Pigs LP token. Okay. So each one he had 37.1. He had 34. Okay. Got it. Okay.
And that's counter what you've been hearing about everything. Oh, it's not working. Oh, the Pigpen is a failure. Piggybank is a failure. It's like, it's not. It's just not. It's not a failure. It's just not, people aren't using it because they've lost faith.
Or understanding.
Right. Yeah. And great point. And it's a different level of understanding because it's not like drip, right? Drip is put in, get back.
Yep.
We compound, get back, or put in. This is, well, if you go here, you click on this, and you have to put an LP together, and you have to stake that. Then you have to choose the amount of days, and then you'll get 3%. And that might end up being 400%, and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a whole different game. But still, ultimately, this video is a little bit more for people who understand DeFi, to go, that's not what I heard. I heard that Forex is horrible and nothing's working. It's like, no, everything Forex said was going to work. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. The only thing that happened in this is communication. And when you don't have communication, it doesn't matter how good your product is. Right. However, because Forex is, always working and trying to improve it, he's just not looking at the price of the token. He's not going out of FUD. He's doing, because he tried that with the animal garden, right? He said, oh, I'll listen to you guys and look what we got, right? So now he's taking his time. Sorry.
Are you good?
What is it? 2 days ago, 1 day ago, and today. What you want me to say, man? What you want me to say? There it is in your face. Basing your face on an 8-track. Y'all, boy, I'm going back too far now. Now here goes some math. This is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take this 5,000. I'm going to withdraw these pigs. Instead of them just sitting there, because you don't make no money once it's sitting there right there, right? I'm going to take this 5,000. I'm going to withdraw it. I'm going to go to Pancake Swap, split it up, 2,500 in the BUSD, and keep 2,500 there. Add liquidity, come back to the Piggybank, and deposit it on top of one of my stakes. Now, okay, I don't know. I think I'm going to.
Now, here's something that really nobody talks about. And that is saying, hey, after you've got a stake, I don't need to create another stake. I can add to the stake I already have. A lot of people aren't talking about that because the price is dropping, right? So people are like, well, why would I go put in more? I've only goofed around with it one time, and I didn't see what it did, but I didn't have the what's this tool? I didn't have the formulate tool open. Right. So I'm going to try it again when I'm, it's a heavy day and I'm not like, have anything to do with it, to see how that works, because I would love to just deposit into one as opposed to keep having it grow and grow and grow. So that's what he's talking about there.
Okay.
Deposit on top of this one and just make it a mega stake, or I may deposit on this one and try to get this one closer to this one. I'm not sure, but I don't know. You'll see my video. I'll show you tomorrow. I'll show you the numbers. My video's always up. Like, my number's always up. So I don't know. I may do it with one of these. I'm not sure. It'll probably be one of these two though. But that's that alpha, baby. That's what you do. See, no matter how much you got, it ain't. It's the using the system for what it does. Forex can't tell you everything. You got to get in here and work. Maybe you see y'all in our 10 platforms trying to spread out $100 over here, and you ain't making no money. Use what you got, bro. I'm gonna take these 39 instead of just letting them sit there. Withdraw them, put it in the piggy bank. You can deposit on top of your stakes you already got. Why you think the deposit button is there? He ain't put these buttons there for nothing. I'm gonna deposit on top of this 4 million and see what that get me. You see what I'm saying? And keep this number going up. This one expires 7 days. You see what I'm saying? Then I'll really be able to buy what? Come on, man. Or I might do it on this one to get this one up to this one. Then I have 2 of those. You see what I'm saying? You can work it so many ways. That's why I say it's a solo sport, baby. Some people just take their 5,000, put it in their pocket. That's fine too. Because the drip ecosystem is taking it, bro. Everybody, you can sell, compound, whatever. The sell button always working over here, Jack. You can say anything else you want to say. It's paying and it's working. Holla at your boy. Let's keep
okay. We can kind of stop it there. So, oh no, actually, he's going to go into drip a little bit. We can go back, but the thing is, it's just Stunna, preaching, right? And it's all fact. Did that make sense, Matt?
Hell no. But
that's one of the reasons I wanted to walk through it.
It's my macro understanding of Animal Farm as a whole.
So when you are like that, other people are like that. So what's one thing? We don't have to do everything, but like what's one
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so many concepts that it could be its own show. Why I don't understand it.
we can do that. And so what I want to say is when he was walking through it and talking about you can do this and you can do that, and then he says Forex can't do it all for you.
I agree with that.
And he's right, because I don't have the same strategies that Stunna has.
Sure.
Right. And the only reason I have a strategy at all is because I've spent hours and hours figuring it out.
Absolutely.
I've spent days and days trying to say, okay, let me compound here. Let me claim here. What's working right for me? And I'm starting to develop a strategy, but it's not all there yet.
Yeah.
So, but I think you said it, Matt, even in some of our other plays, after you put the money in or the assets in, you're like, oh, right. You can't conceptualize it. You have to play this one.
There is a certain amount of you have to get in and do it. Yes. And there's also a certain amount of you have to actively try to be understanding it. You know, you need to be looking at, I'll be honest with you. The one of the biggest forms besides Potter's education, I looked to YouTube. Like, and I know that sounds like really bad, but at least what I'm doing is I'm being exposed to it by some people that are actually doing it, and I can spot like, all right, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't agree with that, but like, at least you're being exposed to it, because there is not currently a Skillshare class on the animal farm and DeFi. So like, you know, you have to sort of get the education where you can. So. Okay. Going back into it, is that what you said?
Yeah. Okay. Since he was, I forgot he was going to talk about drip for a second.
Got it.
Sale button always working over here, Jack. You can say anything else you want to say. It's built to the monster too, man. Hey, man, if you getting an airdrop on that Piggybank and you see that forward now, holler at your boy. Say thank you or something, but y'all need to say thank you. Y'all just get the money and run. Just holler at your boy. Anyway, back to the monster, right? As you can see, I claimed that I think I had like 14 something. Took the hit. Now I'm at 1309. See, I ain't finna dump all that on the platform. I'm not doing that. I've never sold more than 69 drip at a time, ever. Out of 31,000 claims. A lot of that is airdrop, so you can't go by that. But anyway, shout out to the people still joining the team too. This first line, this ain't people putting something up under themselves. And this is first line people. Drip is still growing. I think last time I checked it was like 119,000. We may have crossed 120,000 people. That's crazy. And if you give or take multiple wallets, we still over 100,000 people. Because people understand, bro, I'm going to get this money. I ain't bump that FUD, bro. I'm going to get this money. This thing is paying. I'm going to get this money. Because I'm going to explain something to you. The price been hovering around $11, $10, $12 for the longest, right? It's basically a stable coin. You know what I'm saying? So if you getting in at this price, you don't understand what people talking about. Even if the price go down to $5, that's a 50% loss, right? But think about this. Remember the price was $100? And say the price go down to $50. That's a 50% loss, right? But boy, what if that price was $50 now? You see what I'm saying? $50, you'd be happy than a mug. It's all relative. You see what I'm saying? You have to think it's all relative, bro. In crypto, everything gonna go up, everything gonna go down. Everything gonna go up, everything gonna go down. So if you're worried about daily price and all that, you're going to have a rough time in crypto, bro. I don't care what project you in, what crypto you hold. I don't care if you're a Bitcoin maxi or a Doge maxi or whatever. Footcoin, athlete's feet, platform, it don't matter. If you one of the people that just look at price every day, your time in crypto going to be, boy, it's going to be a bad one. You ain't going to last too long. But if you be objective and relative and positive, you're gonna make money. If you take your emotions out of it and just understand what you're doing and how it go, it's gonna go up and go down. But long as these buttons work, long as this 1% keep, look at that, long as this 1% keep dripping and that buy and sell button work, we good. Because if that sell button don't work, I don't care if you making 10% a day, 100% a day. If the buttons don't work, you got no money. You know what I'm saying? You can look at dashboard money. You can go elephant money, look at dashboard money. You can't tell me how strong something is if I can't sell it. You know what I'm saying? Not to pick on that. I'm just saying, because it's in DeFi. You know what I'm saying? If I can't sell it, it ain't that strong. So I'm just saying, anyway, I can talk about drip. I need to do a 24-hour drip marathon. I can talk about drip all day. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, man, like the video, comment, subscribe. Holler back at your boy. I'm about to go do some more. Let me see. Let me go back over and do some more. Yeah.
There we go. The rest he just gives out. The rest he just gives out more of the airdrop. So I really think like that was so needed, you know, this message, because there's so many people who are really going through it, you know?
For sure. Yeah.
Like they can't help but look at that price. They won't, you know, Matt talked about it. You know, we live off of a 24-hour economy. We do right now in DeFi. So, but if we take a pause for a few days, we come back, we're like, hello, you know, but you know, daily we're like, I could do better.
Yeah.
Right. But if we wait a few days, it's like, ooh, what am I going to do with this other than, you know, put it in my bank account?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in overall, the main concept is that, you know, utility has to be there. Like, you know, the utility has to be there, and Animal Farm is a big piece of that. And don't operate emotionally. And I mean, I think also be careful where you're consuming content, because you can over consume, you can feed into the negativity. And I mean, as a whole, you got to keep your head about you. Don't make decisions out of fear. I can't say that enough, but again, it's not to say that the price absolutely does not matter at all. Because if it was zero, then like, okay, that's pretty bad. But as a whole, the price is not the determining factor of, you know, why you will be making money. Drip. So none of it's financial advice. It's just what we do in documenting our journey. If you enjoyed the show, we appreciate you. Went a little bit longer with this, but let us know what you think. Comment down below. We appreciate it. Like the video if you're feeling squirrely, and or just tell us we suck. We want the feedback. we want the feedback.
No, don't tell us we suck.
No, I want to know. Give it to me. It's all good.
Tell him if he sucks.
I'm good.
I've had a podcast. The person was like, "It would be better if Potter wasn't on." And I was like, "Gee, thanks. That's amazing that you took the time out to write it, not once but twice. Thank you."
Oh, good. Because every comment drives engagement for the video. So I'm good with it. More comments, more engagement, more interaction.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can comment on Matt's behavior all you want. Like,
yes, I'm good with it.
The drinking, like,
yes,
you know.
that. But no,
it's just water, guys. He's okay.
I would like to know, you know, what you guys are thinking. What do you think of this video? And Potter, you got anything in closing as we wrap this up?
No, just the main points to reinforce. Don't be emotional. Wait for utility. And Animal Farm's working. It's only half up, so you can't see how profit is going to happen, or any gains more than profit in the crypto assets that you're collecting and using to establish your own wealth.
Yep.
So other than that, I don't have anything.
I like it. Well, builders, keep building.
Cheers.